Hey buddy, are you ready to ditch the 100 different marketing strategies you're trying to implement right now? It feels like a full-time job and none of them really feel like they're working, and replace it with a repeatable, profitable and scalable system that's manageable, it's predictable, and every single month you can use the same thing without having to reinvent your marketing every single month. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 of the very best repeatable, profitable and scalable systems that are getting used right now by experts, coaches, consultants and course creators to bring in predictable leads every single day, week and month. Thus far, we've had hundreds of experts, coaches and consultants come through our programs and our private coaching and adopt this system right here to make their lead generation predictable. And furthermore, we haven't just created a whole bunch of 6-figure businesses, which would be an achievement in itself, but we've even had some coaches go to the point of having 7-figure coaching businesses in a very short space of time, in that sort of 12 to 15 month period, getting all the way to that 7-figure mark as well. And let's be totally clear, getting to even 6 figures, never mind 7 figures inside that style of business is easier said than done when you have to reinvent your marketing every single week. But when you have a repeatable, profitable and scalable system that you don't have to reinvent every single week, then that opens the floodgates for your business to grow predictably every single month. And if you're new here, I drop every single week 2 brand new deep dive videos like this, where we deep dive, we don't just skim the surface, we give away the best of the best for generating leads and sales into your business. So if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you're a really great human, hit that like button on this video as well, so that this video can get seen by even more people just like you, but not your competitors, obviously. So the first one is free or paid challenges. Now, depending on where you are within your business, how many people know who you are, do you have an email list, do you not, and so on and so forth. It doesn't rule you out of either of them, but it means that there's one that's a better suit for you. Now, the free challenges are usually better if you're a new coach or a coach that doesn't have a very significant following or engaged audience. The free challenges are an amazing way to make a lot of sales very profitably, very predictably, and it's very repeatable. But the key thing here is that it's super easy to get people into them. Even if you're using paid advertising, it can literally cost pennies. Like, we've got Liam who is running a free challenge every single week. That is how good and repeatable this is for him. And he has 200 to 400 people come into his challenges every single week. Now, he wouldn't be doing that if it was costing him £10 per person to get them into his challenges, but with paid advertising, it's costing him between about 40 and 70 pence per person that's coming in, which makes this immensely scalable for him, especially when he's getting that 4 to 5x return on his ad spend every single week, whilst also building this big engaged audience with 200 to 400 new people who hadn't heard of him before, who are coming into his challenges every single week. So with that free option, you're building up that audience on the back end. So if your challenge itself can be very profitable, then the back end is just building this beautiful email list full of people that have been through an immersive experience with you. And let me just be completely clear. Having an email list full of people who have entered a competition or seen a pop-up on your website or been lured into it via a discount code that they can get access to, or even downloading a PDF or something, it's completely different from an immersive experience like a challenge. If they've literally heard your voice, been part of something with you, felt a result with you, and been through that over a course of a number of days, that person is much more likely to open your emails, click on links, go through and book calls, buy products, and so on and so forth. So free challenges, when done correctly, it's nothing to turn your nose up at. They are an insanely incredible, profitable tool, and I'm talking about upfront profitability for so many businesses that we're working with right now. Free challenges are absolutely amazing. So when would a paid challenge be a better fit? Well, this is usually used when you have an engaged audience or you have a whole bunch of people who are following you or on your email list or something along those lines. Because clearly, if there's a price point to your challenge, it's going to be more challenging to get that person into it. So if you want to get 100 challengers into your challenge, so you have a ton of people that you can pitch to at the end and get them into your paid services, then if you go down the paid challenge route, then obviously you need to get way more people than that 100 to hit your landing page to even consider making that purchase. Whereas with a free challenge, you can literally have like a 1 in 2 who hit that page, opt in and join your challenge. However, with the paid challenges, there are some significant upsides. With the paid challenges, you have the fact that people have skin in the game, which means that more people who actually opt into the challenge will join the group. Second of all, more people who join the challenge will get to the end of the challenge. Number 3, more people who opt into the challenge will actually go and get a result from the challenge. And number 4, because they have skin in the game, they felt the experience of spending money with you, and they felt the experience of spending money and getting a result with you, they're more likely to go for the higher ticket products and services. And we know that over and over and over again with the people that are going through this system right now with us, such as Ollie. He just closed 14K of sales off the back of his very first paid challenge. Jen and Emma, when they did their first paid challenge, they've done a ton of them now. The very first paid challenge was on the 23rd of December, selling fitness products, and they sold 16 high ticket online fitness coaching products 2 days before Christmas, which that doesn't usually happen, let's just say it like that. And they did it all without sales calls. They literally said, here's the link, go through and buy it. And 16 people clicked through, went through and bought it. So whether a free challenge is the right thing for you or a paid challenge is the right thing for you, challenges in general should be something that you are considering, even if it's not going to be something that you do every single week like Liam. It could be something that you do every month like Jen and Emma, or it could be something that you do, let's say, quarterly or once or twice a year, but it can still become a repeatable system within your business. The key takeaway of these challenges is really, really simple. You're able to get a ton of people who potentially had no idea who you were just a few days ago to immediately come through and purchase from you, to make your ad spend wildly profitable, and you almost get gifted a dream email list at the end of it. If that is not a beautiful, repeatable, profitable, and scalable system, I really don't know what is. And by the way, I'll actually be speaking about free and paid challenges and our overall arching system at the upcoming Expert Empires Global 2021. Cannot wait for that, speaking alongside people like Marie Forleo, Susie Ashworth, Nick James, Rob Moore, Shah Wasmond, and so many other amazing people. So if you want more information on that, of course, you can book a call with my team. You can come and send me a message. You can drop something below, or you can come to Expert Empires 2021 and see my presentation there. Okay, so repeatable, profitable, and scalable system number 2. I absolutely love this one, lead magnet funnels. Lead magnet funnels are really, really simple. We draw somebody in with something that they can get for free, and all they need to do is give us their name and email address, and then we convert them on the back end. Now, if the systems are set up correctly, it isn't a sort of, well, I'm paying to grow my email list and let's, fingers crossed, hope that somebody buys really far down the line. You always have the fast movers, okay? So anybody who you solve a problem for, if there's a group of people you solve a problem for, and I'm guessing that is the case if you're even watching or listening to this right now, then the key thing is, there's fast movers within that group. There's people who want to invest right now to get the best of the best, to go and get that result in as quick a time as possible. And then there's the people that are more skeptics, and they are going to take their time with it, and they're going to see if you're the real deal, and they're going to engage with you over the next weeks and months and sometimes even years before taking any action. Okay, but the key thing is there's the fast movers. Now, if you give the fast movers the opportunity to take that fast action with you, you can monetize a lead magnet funnel extremely quickly. Okay, it isn't just about growing the email list and giving away something for free. If you've got opportunities for people to take the next logical step with you immediately, then the fast movers are going to react to that. And that is how you can make this wildly profitable in a very short space of time. Now, I've got lead magnet funnels. I've got multiple lead magnet funnels that I have running at the moment. I absolutely love them. But to use an example of somebody who is an expert coach consultant and not just somebody who is now a marketer. I never used to be a marketer. I was a business owner long before I was a marketer. But for context of the people watching right now, Oren, for example, he did the lead magnet funnel, and he sells kitchens. So he's a kitchen design specialist. He sells premium priced kitchens. And what he did with his lead magnet funnel was he created a lookbook of kitchens, all of which that he could actually do for people, of course. And as soon as they opted in, they were given the opportunity to book a design appointment with him. Now, in that first week or two of running ads to this lead magnet funnel, he booked 3 months of design appointments. And in just the first 2 weeks of taking those design appointments, he had already closed over 100K of sales. Okay. And that was at about 1,100 or 1,200 pounds of Facebook ad spend. So lead magnet funnels, of course, I absolutely love them. They're super profitable for myself, but also for consultants that are out there as well using this. It's an incredible system to get people immediately into book calls, appointments, and things of that nature, and to convert them in a short space of time. And everybody else, just like we said with the challenges, everybody else goes onto that email list and is somebody who's highly targeted, that is problem aware and also solution aware as well, because I'm sure you've mentioned your product within whatever you gave away to them. And so with lead magnet funnels, really, really simply, you're going to get people to opt in, name an email address. On the other side of it, you're going to give them the opportunity, the fast movers, to take the next logical step. If they want the quickest actions, if they want the quickest results, if they want the most amplified results, they can book a call with you. They can book a design appointment. They can book a consultation. They can even buy something if it's appropriately priced within the funnel, and you can get people to take immediate action with you if they are those fast movers. And on the back end of it, you're going to be building up that email list that if you keep in touch with them, you are going to move that list through the know, like, and trust. You're going to see that as an appreciating asset within your business, and down the line, those people are going to convert as well. Okay, number 3 is live webinars. We could have talked about pre-recorded webinars, but that is almost like a lead magnet funnel in itself. It is just a lead magnet funnel. It's just what is the lead magnet on the other end of it. Live webinars are a little bit different because you actually need to be there, of course. But what we find with live webinars, especially within our coaching, is that whenever somebody does a live webinar, the amount of people who will convert into paying customers on the other side of it is significantly different. And second of all, the price that they'll be willing to pay on the other side of it is wildly different as well. And with these live webinars, it's really, really simple. You're just going to brand it as an impromptu webinar that is solving a problem that your target market is really, really keen to solve. You're going to talk about it not being too time intensive. So it's going to be a 30-minute live training, 45-minute live training, something like that at a perfect time for your demographic. And then you're going to get them to come to a Zoom call or into a Facebook group if you're going to present it in a Facebook group, if that's how you're promoting it. But a lot of people will also do it with a Zoom link as well, and get them to come in, register their interest, get the link, and then turn up. And within that, all you need to do is have the simplest of presentations ready. Sometimes you won't even use visuals, but I've always found that the people within our trainings that are using these, they're using a really, really simple sort of 3 to 5 steps to how to achieve something. And you're really just getting people to understand that, hey, you're here, you want to be here, this is the framework that makes it happen. And if they can understand it and believe it, then they're very likely to purchase on the other side of it. I actually had a message this morning from Jen and Emma, who also do the paid challenges as well. And they messaged me and just said, we did one of your impromptu live webinars on Saturday morning. We got 16 people turned up. We promoted it just for a few hours, but we got 2 people to buy 3 months of coaching at $495. Absolutely awesome. But the key thing with the live webinars is people look at it as a sort of, I'll do it once and I won't do it again type thing. This can be repeatable. It can be scalable. It can be profitable. Well, it can be very profitable because quite often you'll do this impromptu and do it solely to your organic audience as well. So any sales off the back end tend to be profit. But it is super, super repeatable. And you can have it repeatable in 2 different ways. First of all, it can be the exact same presentation every single time. So if it is something that is overarching and it's the key thing that you solve, you can use the same one. Alternatively, you could have a different webinar each time you do it and do it as like a Sunday webinar that people come to almost expect, where, it's like, oh, well, Neil does a webinar on a Sunday, or I wonder what Neil's webinar is going to be next Sunday. It can become that type of thing as well. So live webinars absolutely can become your repeatable, profitable, and scalable system. If you're already at a decent level of scale, you've already got a repeatable, profitable, and scalable system, this could quite easily become your second one to layer on top, because it doesn't take too much time to put together. It's extremely profitable, but it's something that doesn't need to take a lot of time to put together. So live webinars can absolutely become your repeatable, profitable, and scalable system. For some people, that will be doing these every single week because you've already got a good organic audience. And for other people, it'll be doing them less frequently, maybe monthly, and putting some paid advertising behind it to really, really fill this up. But it could be a really, really key repeatable, profitable, and scalable system for you. Okay, number 4 is low ticket product funnels. And this is where you're going to get somebody to actually pay something to get access to something valuable. But on the other side of it, you are going to give them further opportunities to take the next steps with you. Now, the key reason why you would want to do this is that when you have people that are actually putting a hand in their pocket, it's a bit like us talking about free challenges versus paid challenges. You get people who are more interested in actually taking charge and getting results. You have more people that are more likely to buy future things from you at a much higher price point as well. So if you have premium price coaching, you can always create a low ticket product, something that isn't too expensive, and use it almost as a lead gen for the higher ticket product. Now, the cool thing here is especially if it's like a digital product, it's automated, it doesn't take any of your time up. This can be something that you can take the whole price point of this thing. It could be $25, it could be $29, it could be $39, it could be $47 or something along those lines. It can even be like $97, but not too high. With that, you can take the whole price point of it because it's digital and because it's automated, and you can take that whole price point and use that as your ad budget to acquire somebody. Now, you might think, oh man, if it's 47, it's costing me £47 to get somebody in, then man, my ad spend is going to be huge. But your ad spend is only huge in comparative to the money that's coming in. Okay, so if you get to that stage, that's a good problem to have because you're only breaking even on it anyway. But if you have like 10, 15, 20, or 50, or 100 people each day coming through a paid funnel, then you have immense people coming through that are very, very likely to take future action with you if you provide them with a great first experience. So as long as you have the great systems on the back end, then this is a great way to lead gen in very specific people and grow an email list that is also very highly engaged. I mean, if I was to be completely honest here, I'd probably rather an email list of 100 buyers than 1,000 people who, entered for a competition, okay? Buyers are the best people to go to. The easiest people to sell to are people who've bought from you before. And that's why this can become a very, very profitable, repeatable, and scalable system. And number 5 is really simple. It's a straight up application funnel. Now, we have a 3-step application funnel where people can come through and book calls with the people who are within our programs and our private training. And yes, they are really, really effective, but it can be as simple as sending somebody straight to a Typeform or straight to your Calendly link to take the next step of booking a call with you, or a design appointment, or a consultation, or an appointment of some sort. Application funnels are really, really effective at filling up that diary, but the only hold back with it is that the warmer they are, the more context they have for you, the more likely they are to actually go through and make a purchase on the other side of it. I don't like to have it run into cold audiences. I'd rather use lead magnet funnels and challenges and things like that, because it gives me an opportunity to work with them, let them hear my voice, have them go through a system, have them get a result, and then want to work with me on the other side, rather than me saying, hey, do you want a result? Well, book a call with me and let's see if we can work together to make that happen. It's too big a jump for people who haven't watched one of these videos, listened to the podcast, gone through my free mini course or whatever it may be. So application funnels are amazing. They're very profitable, they're very repeatable, and scalable is the only thing that is a bit of a 50-50. We've even got people inside our programs and private coaching right now that use application funnels to cold audiences, but have sales teams of like 14 to 18 people. So we've literally got a fitness coach that has actually got so many sales staff working for him because he has so many book calls coming in that he's actually created his own second business, which is a sales call company, okay? But it's because he uses things like application funnels where he'll send people directly to a page where they can book a call with him and take things to the next level from there. Okay, so those are 5 or 6 of the best repeatable, profitable, and scalable systems that are working right now across the board for experts, coaches, consultants, and course creators. And if you're one of those, an expert, coach, consultant, or course creator, and any of these sound absolutely amazing for you, they sound perfect for you and the type of person you are and the system that you want to remove all of that overwhelm, the 100 different things that are going on, the 7 days a week on your marketing, and never really knowing where that next lead or sales coming from, then there's 2 options for you right now. The first one is dive down below right now and get my free 72-minute mini course. This mini course will show you how to build any of these systems. It'll actually show you how to build this out for yourself and also how to figure out the right organic strategies that you should almost cherry pick and add on to this strategy right here to make your lead generation across your business completely predictable and get 10 to 50 brand new high ticket clients every single month. The second option is if you are a fast mover and you just know you want to work with me, you want to get things to the next level and you want to get it there as quickly as possible, then you can book a call with me and my team. It's a 15-minute call. It's a lead generation audit or strategy session. We will run through your business, look at the biggest opportunities within it. And even if you feel that private coaching isn't the right fit for you, you're going to leave that 15-minute call with a whole notepad full of ideas for your business. It's super, super valuable. People love these calls. And the best thing is nobody can work with us unless they come through these calls. We put these calls in place to make sure that not only are you a perfect fit for us, but that we are a perfect fit for you. Okay, so if you want to take things to the next level very, very quickly, you can book one of those 15-minute calls. I'll link it down below as well. Or if you want to take a bit of a step back and build out this system for yourself on your own, then you can go through and get the free 72-minute mini course. That's us for this week, team. If you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss any of these videos again. And if you're a really good human, remember, hit that like button. It massively helps me get this out to people just like you, but of course, not your competitors.